As I say, I just wonder whether Nina can tell me, when did she ever like Boris? Or is this just a continuation of a very long grudge?
No, I actually, when Boris was first elected Mayor of London, I thought, like most people, gosh, well, there's a breath of fresh air.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Well, that doesn't matter. You asked me a question, I'm answering it. I thought the breath of fresh air and all his, he was smart, and he was this, and he was different, and his hair was messy, and he was somebody that...
His hair's still messy.
He was somebody who could... Let's not discuss hair, please. Somebody who could make a big impression on a kind of global stage. And then
which he's done.
And then I saw that, and it has all turned negative, because you suddenly saw the real Boris, the red and tooth and claw, absolute, selfish, narcissistic ambition.
But don't you give him credit? Don't you give him credit, Nina, for at least, we got the vaccine before 3-4 months before the European Union. 5 months...
Israel were vaccinating people before us. So
yeah, but not on a general programme, they weren't. The first general programme, and I know Israel extremely well, that was an experimental programme. Do you really have to go back
to vaccine? We're not talking about...
All right, talk about Ukraine.
Let Charlie Mullins come in here.
Also, you have got to respect the guy for doing Brexit and the vaccination.
Yeah.
I do not respect him for doing Brexit, because he dragged us into...
No, I don't believe in Brexit.
So, Nina, OK, so let's be honest. That's what this comes down to. It's always what it comes down to. You are, with the greatest of respect, a massive Remoaner, and Remoaners want Boris Johnson out of office because you know that he is the only man who will see Brexit through.
We elevate this debate so that we don't call each other names.
But you were the one who brought up...
or a Brexiteer.
You're the one who brought up
You've just called Boris Johnson our Prime Minister a liar.
I didn't bring up Brexit.
I brought Brexit up.
I didn't. I have accepted the fact that Brexit has happened and we are going over the cliff.
Was that when you hated him?
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
Seems like you do, Nina. It's like you've got a visceral negativity towards the man.
I don't respect him. And this country deserves somebody with integrity, with morals, with standards to lead them. He has debased his office. He has debased the government, and he has debased this country.
So who would you like to take over, Nina?
I would like anybody to take over rather than him. I really would. Seriously.
But do you give him no credit at all, though, Nina?
Look, he has great charisma. He has great charm. He's a brilliant politician. But when you have all of that, you also have to have morals, standards. You have to have a vision. You have to have empathy for other people. And he is a narcissistic man who doesn't care for anybody else.
Michael Fabricant, this almost... And look, I'm not saying specifically Nina, because we have a lot of people on the show who feel the same way, but it's almost like a deranged hatred of Boris.
I am not deranged, and it's not a hatred.
But you
I just have no respect.
But Michael Fabricant,